Hey loves, so let's do a chit chat. Get ready with me. It's been a while since we did one of this. I'm gonna first of all just pack my hair.
So before we get started with this video, we're just going to moisturize our lips using the Vaseline Rosy Lips, and I'm going to also hydrate and moisturize my face as well. I'll leave all the details on the products that I'm using in this video so you guys can see that as well, but I'm taking my time to make sure that our skin prep is on fleek. I'm also going to be using this Hydro Grip primer from ELF just to prime my face so that way all the products grips onto my skin. And yeah, let's do this.
Okay, so it's been a while since we last did one of these get ready with me makeup videos, and to be honest, it's mainly because I feel like I lost myself. And I'll tell you that keeping up with social media trends is so hard. Let me just blend this one out. While trying to keep up, I feel like I also lost myself. Actually, I don't think I want to use foundation today. I think I just want to keep it clean, but also glam, but then focus heavy on snatching my face.
So this video is going to be a fusion of a chit chat as well as a voice over, and we're going to be having a conversation. I'm also going to be walking you guys through my process, and for this look I want to focus heavy on skin, natural skin, enhanced skin, hydrated skin, beautiful skin. So what I'm doing is that I'm just using a concealer that is a shade or two shades lighter than me. Actually, I'm using two different concealers, two different shades, just to, highlight my face. I am now loving this process of kind of like underpainting, but not using a lot of foundation. I'm trying to limit the amount of product that I use on my face because I find that it just looks better when you use less, but you use less strategically. So we're placing all the products on the face in the exact positions that we want them to be in. I'm using this highlighter from Nuban Beauty. It's a liquid highlighter. I've had this for about, 4 years or thereabout. I'm also going to be using this liquid blush from ELF. This one is the Bronze Bombshell. It is so beautiful. It's like a terracotta shade, so beautiful on medium to dark skin. I'm also going to be using this bright pink coming in hot liquid blush, again from ELF. And I know we look crazy, ignore this, but like they always say, when you are doing something, basically trust the process, guys. And I'm not going to be using foundation, but I'm going to be using this liquid filter from ELF as well. It's like a fusion of, I don't know, it's like a glow recipe. I don't know, but whatever is in here is so beautiful because it makes your skin look like skin. It looks hydrated. It adds that glow to it.
I know I look crazy right now, but trust the process. We're getting somewhere. So let me get all my brushes out. 1, 2, 3, and then so I have so for my face I like using 4 brushes, right? Concealer, contour, blush, and foundation. So I feel like I lost myself, right? And now like every day I'm kind of discovering like a new layer that I never really knew that like was within me and like beneath me. I'm kind of like unraveling new versions of myself, and I love it.
Yeah, I love that I can find and discover new versions of myself because in life, like, we go through different journeys, different phases, and honestly, for a while, I have felt lost. I felt like I don't value what I have and I'm not valuing the content that I'm producing. I felt lost personally in terms of work, in terms of creation, in terms of just generating ideas, just like an all-round process, right? I felt lost in finding myself and finding the value that I have and that I can give. But what I've learned is in every stage of our life, we are indirectly like a new person. There is a new version of yourself that gets discovered at every phase, at every stage, at every milestone. And in as much as sometimes we try to fight it, or we feel like this is not, where we want to be or who we want to be, it's also so important to embrace it. I've missed those days where we just come on here and just create beauty content. But now I get to overthink a lot because I feel like it is not good enough. And I'm in this phase in my life whereby I don't give a F. I just do, and I try my best. And I hope that my best is amazing, and I hope that it's rewarding and it's valuable at the same time. But yeah, back to this look. I usually have different brushes for different uses. This one is my foundation brush. What I do is I blend in the foundation first, and then I use another brush to blend in the blush, sorry, and then another brush to blend in the contour, and another brush for the concealer and contour. So that way I'm not mixing in the product. And what I like to do last is to use my clean sponge. I dab this onto my hand and onto my brush just so I can pick up some excess products, and then use that product to help blend in what I already have on my face. We don't want to add more. We just want to use what we have and create that seamless skin-like look without using too much product. And look at how it's looking. It's coming together. It looks hydrated. It doesn't look too cakey. I didn't use a lot of product, and it just looks beautiful. So this sponge is just going to help blend everything in: the contour, the highlights, the blush, the filter that we used as a foundation. But I'm going to be using my pressed setting powder. I love using pressed setting powders, guys. This gives like a beautiful, flawless finish. Look at that. Look at how flawless this is. So what I like to do is I like to go in with about the same shade that I use to highlight my under eyes. I use the same shade in the pressed powder form to just press that in and lock that in. I'm also using a loose powder to just help snatch it up a little bit, and I'm just focusing that on the middle or the center of my face, around my nose, just to give it like that snatched. So I'm gonna just clean up the excess product because I like cleaning up as I am going. I'm gonna be using a pressed powder that is my shade to just blend everything in. Now we're gonna blend in the highlight shade that we use in the center of our face. We're going to blend in the contour. We're going to blend in the blush. We just want to blend in everything so there are no harsh lines. And yeah, so next up, because we're just focusing heavy on our skin, we're just going to give our eyes a beautiful bronzy brown look. I'm just going to put that brown all over my lids, create like depth on my crease. And this is typically what I use like my makeup routine whenever I want to create content, guys. I love this because this is like my best makeup version, guys. I miss those days where we used to experiment with colors, with different layering, with different blending technique, but now we have grown. We just do something very simple and glam. Now I went ahead to do my brows, do my lashes, and now for my lips again, we're just focusing on lining out our lips with a brown liquid lipstick, guys. And I also use my brush or anything to just help smoothing it out. I like to blend it, just the edges. I don't want my lips to be too saturated with a brown. I just want to outline it, and this is typically how my look is. I'm just going to use the excess product from the brush to just help define the bridge of my nose, just so it looks snatched like it is right now. We don't want to use too much product, right? So I'm using a clean brush to just gently dust off the excess product and also like push it in, right? And now I'm gonna set everything to lock it in, and this is the finished look. Look at that. Beautiful, simple, effortless, and love it.